Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Va, Guru, Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Va। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ। With Vaheguru Ji's Kirpa, with the blessing of Vaheguru, we discussed about how the darshan of Vaheguru can kill the 5 duts. But more to it, people get very confused about the concept of Vaheguru. When we say the Vaheguru Ji is formless, he's Nirankar, he's in everybody, he's fearless, he has no hate, because it is totally reverse than what we see in the world. जो सी दुनिया च वेखदे हैं वो तो totally different है, because in the world people are full of hate, people are scared of a lot of things, of the politicians, of the crime and all that stuff. So that's why we need to learn what is the method, what is the way where we can meet Vaheguru. Because we have a very limited amount of breaths. We have very limited amount of breath. Maharaj says, Gan kale sab divas saas, na badan katan til sar. What does that mean? Maharaj says, there are amount of breaths where we can live in this world. Translations are always, sometimes, most of the times are wrong, right? So that's why always read in between the lines. Translations can help you in the direction, but because the translations, Maharaj says, because Maharaj has written the divas, so they calculated the divas as days. But here the divas means different. It depends how many swas we take, how many breaths we take. That count is limited. Sometimes we can take more swas, sometimes we can take less swas in a day. The count is based on the swas. Divas sas. That's why Maharaj says sas. Because for some people, they will be taking more breath in 24 hours. For others, it will be less. What Simran does is, it makes you in peace, in Sahaj. When you are in Sahaj, when you are in peace, you can calculate, you'll be taking very less breath. Because, and at the end of the day, especially when you go in Sun, when you leave Tragun, because what is happening is, we are japping Naam, we are chanting Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru. But remember, we have to leave this Tragun Maya. We have to leave this Tragun Maya. Because if we will not leave the Tragun Maya, as in Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mohankar, lust, greed, anger, attachment, and ego, and then obviously your anxiety, depression, everything. Anything which is linked to this physical world. If we have a connection, Maharaj says, you are going to come back here, no matter what, even if you're doing Simran. Maybe you'll get a good place, but even if you're doing chanting, chanting is the way for your minds to come out of this Dragon Maya. We have to leave this. That's why we focus a lot on going in Sahaj. First, we have to kill our thoughts and we have to go in Sahaj. Maharaj says, Te gun mein jako parmaye janam mare fir aave jaye. And then dobara aana pehna. You have to come back. They are born and then they die again come back. Coming and going will never be over. It will be connected with this in this world. Yes, what will happen when we will do Swaswas Simran? We will get a gift. But some people, they get a gift, but they don't know how to use it. And that's why Maharaj gives us the gift of Naam, the gift of Shabad. We have to use that gift in a way that we can meet Vaheguru. Maharaj has used the word parmaye here. Parmaye means wandering. So when we are doing Simran, right, we will go in Sun, but sometimes we'll go on the left side, sometimes on the right side. What does that mean is that we will not find the door of Vaheguru. We'll start finding it in left side, right side. Panchduts will be still active. In the Sun, they will take us out. That's why Maharaj has given us the technique. Maharaj has given us the technique of Shabad. There we have to recognize the Shabad, the voice of Vaheguru. When we will see the voice of Vaheguru, when we connect our mind with Kirpa, when we learn how to connect our mind with the Shabad, then we will go to the right door. That's why Maharaj says, Jag Supana. This is where we left yesterday. Starting again on page 18, Ank 18. Jag Supana Bazi Bani Khin mein khel khilaye. Maharaj says this world is like a play. It's like a drama. It's a bazi. And what is happening? When the bazi is there, when we are looking at a drama or a cinema, it is not real. It's fake. That's why Maharaj has used the word supna. Jagrat supna. What is supna? Supna is dream. It's like a dream. The thing which we are doing in this Drishtaman world, physical world, jo bhi apan Drishtaman paase apan karde hain, fikran laiyan apan, we have worries and tensions and all that stuff. It is all not real. It's a dream. What happens when we see a dream? It breaks. Similarly, this dream which we are seeing, it's gonna break one day. Every ek din supna tutne. Jag supna bazi bani khin mein khel khilaye. Very soon, very fast it can go. Maharaj says, Sanjogi mil ek संजोगी मिल एक से, कहते जेडे संजोगी ने, the ones who recognize that शब्द, जेडे भी शब्द जेडे है वो recognize कर लेंदे है, they will meet very fast because it's all about recognizing the shabad. That's why we need to understand that the gift of Vaheguru, when we do Simran, with the Simran, what we do is we get to reach the Shabad. When we reach the gift, when we receive the gift of Anhad Bani, when we reach the gift of Shabad, what happens? The moment we receive the gift of Shabad, we have to connect with that Shabad. When we connect with the Shabad, then we can reach to the door of Vaheguru. It will not be like that, that we reach to the door of Vaheguru just by doing Simran. After the Simran, we have to move to the Antargat. We have to go inside. Till the time we don't go inside, till the time we don't receive the gift of the Shabad, we are going to come back here in this world again and again. Yeah, one thing is there. When we do Japana, when we start receiving the Amrit Ras, when we start receiving the Shabad, and maybe we didn't merge in the Shabad, maybe we didn't go to the door of Vaheguru, but at least the good part is we will not come in 84 lakh June. We will not come in 8.4 million species. We will get with Vaheguruji's Kirpa the human birth, but we'll still have to come. If you want to not to come here back, we have to merge in the Shabad, the voice of Vaheguru. That's why Maharaj says, Sanjogi mil ek se Vijogi ut jaye. Vijogi means the separation will still happen. But for the Sanjogi who has merged in the Naam, they will not come back again. That's why Maharaj says, Jin har ras naam na paya, te paag heen jampas. And if you are not receiving the Naam, then you are unfortunate. So at least our try should be to reach till Naam, minimum. And for that, day and night, uthat, baithat, sovat, jagat, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਣਾ ਹੈ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, inside us, that antargat simran. Till antargat means when we go inside, right? When we start the simran with the mind, we have to go there. That's why it's always recommended Bakri Bani, Madhma, Antargat. And more time you will sit in Antargat with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, the more chances to merge in the Naam. Fir Maharaj says, Jo tis pana so thiye avar na karna jaye. Maharaj says, but at the end of the day, it is all in the hand of Vaheguruji. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਮਾਲਕ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਮਾਲਕ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਚੰਗੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ, ਐਂਡ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ, how would we know? ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਨਾ, we read it in ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਮੂੰਹ ਕੇ ਬੋਲਣ ਬੋਲੀਏ ਜਿਤ ਸੁਨ ਧਰੇ ਪਿਆਰ. What should we speak? How should we do the chanting? That he falls in love with us, or he's already loving us. We fall in love with him, as well as we connect with him so that we can receive the gift of Naam, the gift of Shabad, the Anhad Shabad, the Tur, the Sahaj Tun, right? Different names have been given. But at the end of the day, it's a voice of Vaheguru. Ong, sound of Ong, Omkar, right? Jyotis Pana Soti. And Maharaj has resolved that puzzle also. Maharaj says, Jo saas giras ਧਿਆਏ ਮੇਰਾ ਹਰ ਹਰ ਸੋ ਗੁਰ ਸਿੱਖ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਨ ਪਾਏ. You have to do ਸਾਸ ਗਿਰਾਸ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ, ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ. ਕਦੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਕਦੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਕਦੀ ਕੁਛ ਕਹਿਤਾ ਨਾ, ਕਦੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਕਰ ਲਿਆ. No, ਸਾਸ ਗਿਰਾਸ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ गुरु वाह गुरु सास गिरा सिमरन कर कहते गुरमुख वस्त विसाहिए सच वखर सच रास कहते then what will happen, the gurmukhs will receive the naam, and that naam will be from the sach vakhar sach ras, and then we will spend our swas in buying that naam, or in, because Maharaj has given an example. So for example, in the world, when you go to buy something, you need rupees, dollars, right, pounds, from wherever you are, depending upon the currency which is used. But this currency will not be used at the door of Vaheguru. The currency at the door of Vaheguru will be used of Naam, of the Shabad, the Anhad Shabad, the voice of Vaheguru. Then only we can get entry in the door. Then only we can find the door and enter the door of Vaheguru. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਸੱਚ ਵਨੰਜਿਆ ਗੁਰਪੁਰ ਸ਼ਾਬਾਸ਼, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ whosoever do the business of Naam, whosoever receives Naam, Guru Sahib, Gurupure, Vaheguru Ji, Satguru Ji is very happy with him. This is my son. Because this money which we use here, it's going to stay here in Tragun Maya, in this physical world. It's not going to go with us. But the money which is going to go with us is the Naam, the voice of Vaheguru, which you can only listen. You can't chant. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸੁਣ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ. We can receive Amrit Ras through that. Our mouth will be sweet, or we can see it in the form of light. That is the Naam. We can't chant that. Maharaj ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈ, once you receive it, then what will happen? Maharaj says, Gurpure Shabash. We will be blessed by Vaheguru Ji. Vaheguru Ji will say, this is my son who has recognized what it will take him or her to go out of this world. ਇਸ world ਚੋਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਨਿਕਲਣਾ ਹੈ, ਤ੍ਰੈਗੁਣ ਮਾਇਆ ਚੋਂ, how to leave this maya behind. Maharaj says, ਨਾਨਕ ਵਸਤ ਪਛਾਣ ਸੀ ਸੱਚ ਸੌਦਾ ਜਿਸ ਪਾਸ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਸੱਚੇ ਦਾ ਸੌਦਾ ਹੈ. That is the ਸੌਦਾ, that is the thing which he had to buy. He recognized it. So when we do Vaheguru, Vaheguru, our swas, our breath is saved. And we deposit that breath in the treasure box of Vaheguru. And it's kind of a barter system. When we save that, in lieu to that, we are given Naam. That's why Guru Mantra is important. But once we receive the Naam, what we do? Then we connect with that Naam. And then we connect with that Shabad. That's why in whole Gurbani, there are two words used, Gur Shabad and Shabad. Gur Shabad is the Guru Mantra, Vaheguru, and the Shabad is Anhad Shabad, Prakash, Anhad Bani, Naad, the final Shabad. So we have to recognize that, some people don't fall in love with that because they say, oh, some sound is coming in my ears. Maybe I have a tinnitus. Maybe some disease is there. They spend so much money in the doctors and doctors are not able to find anything. Why? Because it's not a tinnitus. It's a sound which is coming in. I'm not saying that there is no disease like tinnitus. Some people have tinnitus. That's a different thing. But a lot of people who meditate, they will start hearing this sound first in this physical body, but they have to hear this sound in sun. ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਈ thoughts ਨਹੀਂ, when we are thoughtless, then we have to hear this Shabad. When we have lost the connection with the physical body, then only we can connect with Vaheguru Ji, with God. ਉਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਮਝਣਾ, we have to recognize. ਉਹ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਪਛਾਣੇਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਵਸਤ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ. till the time we will not recognize that Naam, we will not be able to go to the door of Vaheguru. Otherwise, we will be wandering. Even we will go in soon. That's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji says we have to go to the Anhad soon. That's where the door is. Everybody in this world go to soon. What is soon? It's a sleep. But what happens is most of the people will see the dreams out there. That means they are under the impact of Panch Doot, the five Doots. They give them dreams. Whatever they do in the life, that's what they see. That's why Maharaj said this at the start of today's session. Jag Supna Bazi Bani. This physical world is a dream. It's a supna. It's a bazi. We are playing in a drama. We are actors and actresses. Jag supna bazi bani khidme khel khilai. Khed. This is a play. This is a drama. And it is going to be over in a second. Whatever we do in a life, in few seconds, when you recognize, when you look back into your life, you say, oh, these things happened. I remember that. But it looks like it just happened for a few minutes, few seconds. When I look at the back, when I was in preschool, when I went to the school, in my 10th grade, in my 12th grade, I recognize how much scared we were for the exams and all, then engineering exam, then finding the job, everything, all the steps in our life. It is like, it started and it went over. That's why whenever we will look back at our life, the only thing which is going to go with us is the currency of Naam. But we are dealing with a fake currency. Forfeit. Nakli. These dollars are nakli. These rupees are nakli. Fake. They are all fake money. But we are spending all our swas, all our breath in collecting this fake currency, which is not going to be used in the dargah of Vaheguru, in the court of Vaheguru. It's not going to be used. The only currency which is going to be used is the currency of Naam. So from today onwards, let's start collecting the currency of Naam. Aoji. If anybody has a question, they can ask. Otherwise, Aoji, Appa, Simran kariye ji. Wah, we have to listen. Guru, we have to listen. When we have to say Wah, tummy in, Guru, tummy out. We have to connect with the sound of Guru Mantar. And then finally we go Antargat and try to connect with the Naam, with the Shabad. ठीक है जी, आओ जी शुरू करिए जी. Why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I remembered. Camel Court, do you want to do the Simran Vaheguru? It's okay. Sarpreet Paji, aajo tusi Simran kar lo Vaheguru.
Yeah, I can do it.
Hanji, Camel Court, please go ahead. Do the Simran.
Okay, just you can start a bit and then after I will do it.
No problems. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru,